Hi, my name is Chris Morales. I'm a criminal defense attorney in San Francisco, California. Today we're going to be talking about how you can legally and lawfully own a gun in California. Now, the federal Constitution, the Second Amendment, says you have an absolute right to own a gun, and the Supreme Court, the U.S. Supreme Court, has affirmed that decision that you have a right to own a gun to defend yourself in your own house. The California Constitution also affirms your right to have a gun. But, and this is a big but, that right is not absolute. If you are a convicted felon in the state of California or in the federal criminal justice system, you may not own a gun. So again, if you have been convicted of any felony, even if it's a low-level felony, possession of marijuana for sale, something like that, you may not own a gun. If you, in the future, are able to maybe get your felony reduced to a misdemeanor, that will restore your rights and your ability to have a gun lawfully. There are also a bunch of different misdemeanor convictions that will prohibit you from having a gun. If you're convicted of domestic violence, if you're convicted of, let's say, misdemeanor threatening a judge or some other sort of threat offense, you will not be able to own a gun lawfully until that case is over and some period of time has passed. Also, even without a criminal case, if you are the subject of a temporary restraining order or a civil restraining order around a domestic violence case, you may not own a gun, and it's usually for 10 years. There are other civil proceedings that will prohibit you from owning a gun. If you are found to be gravely disabled, that is mainly psychologically disabled, where you can't care for yourself, you may not be able to own a gun legally. Also, if you've been in court, in criminal court, and you've been found to be not competent to stand trial because of a mental illness, you may not own a gun. If you've been found criminally insane, you will not be able to own a gun. And in certain other situations, you will not be able to own a gun. So your right to own a gun is not absolute, even though it says so in the Second Amendment. If you have any questions about your right to lawfully own a gun, or if you're in some sort of gray area where you need to consult with an attorney, please call us and we can set up a free consultation. Our phone number here at the Morales Law Firm is 415-552-1215.